dream because of your ego. When it comes to my medication, I'm having a psychiatric emergency. I need my Xanax, and I need them without Karina leaving me because I have such bad separation anxiety because all of my mental illness has been exacerbated. Everything we're doing right now is being filmed. It's all going to be in the press. I'm not going to falsely represent you as long as you just go get me my meds, put your ego away for a second, and you come deliver the meds to Karina. You don't even have to see me. She will see you. If you do not do that, I have no choice but to file criminal and legal charges against you. I have no choice, Dad. I need my Xanax, and I need it ASAP. They are going to put me in jail. This has gotten out of control, and you are not being a good father by trying to put these arbitrary stipulations on me getting my medication. You can give them to Karina. She will give them to me as prescribed, or you can give them to Jeff. He will give them to me as prescribed. But for you to somehow obstruct me getting my Xanax is absolutely criminal, and I need you to play ball, and I need you to call Karina ASAP. Thank you. It's not okay, dude. I need my Xanax. I'm like gonna have a breakdown if I don't have it. I'm gonna take
late, buddy.
I have to, dude. Come on, dude. This would break every single one of you in this room. Don't even tell me for a second I want to stop it. I'm being strong right now. I'm being solid.
But maybe you just need to pull out. It's just too much.
Fuck no, dude. If I pull out, I go to prison.
It's too much.
I'm willing to fight, dude. Why is everyone just being so docile? It's so annoying, dude.
I think people are going to kill you. It's like, okay, it's getting crazy.
You don't think that?
Well, if someone's really trying to kill you, isn't it? I mean, come on.
We need to get security. We need to get like a hotel not in our name and shit. Straight up. Straight up, we need to go hide out, dude. Straight up. Straight up, Karina. We do. If you think I'm being overly paranoid, you got that wrong. We should put all the lights in this direction, don't you think?
Yeah, take a seat.
Why don't we do it like we're in a more lit, like in the kitchen, dude?
Because this will be good because it'll be dark behind you and lit in front of you. So.
Okay, well, I trust you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just super fucking scared. You know, I'm confused. I'm scared. Do you know how hard it's been for me having everybody that cares about me tell me I'm crazy and delusional when I'm not? I'm clearly not. I'm closing literally multi-million-dollar fucking film deals, TV shows, multiple book contracts. How am I crazy? You know, it makes no sense to me. It's absurd. Like, you know, it's other people projecting about
Of course I got to put the sunglasses on.
Failures, hating. You know, like, I wanted to be famous since I was a little kid. I don't know where that came from.
Here we go.
But I've always thought that I was special. I've just been conditioned throughout my entire life to believe differently. From abusive relationships I've been in, a family that as soon as I started shooting heroin, started treating me like I wasn't a family member, the shame, the abashment that I've dealt with, not being invited to family functions. I mean, it's never been overt or, you know, spoken, but there's an unspoken prejudice about my drug addiction and the fact that I've been to prison. And both of those are synonymous, you know, addiction and criminality. And that's really like why I wanted to launch. That's why I did launch. I mean, it's already filed with the Secretary of State. Despite any misinformation that's out there about me or my organization,
shit is out of control.
I know that I have a wild public image, and a lot of it's contrived. But I believe so strongly in my own personal ideology that I have delegated that responsibility to people with better public images. Ryan Romney is president. Brett Vreeland is vice president. Brandon Duke, head advocate for African Americans. You know, Christina Sunshine, head advocate. Christina Sunshine Young, you know, Boston George Young's daughter, who I'm writing and directing a documentary about her life. I'm producing and writing a follow-up to Blow. I'm going to get an ownership in their company, Boston George Apparel, start a skateboard company. None of it to glorify drugs. It's the complete opposite. This is not a glorification or to romanticize addiction or drug dealing. It's to rehumanize Boston George, Freeway Ricky Ross, Seth Ferrante, myself, George Christie, these people that have been indelibly stigmatized by their drug dealer reputation. Seth Ferrante did 21 years in fucking prison, so did Boston George. I'd say that they paid their debt back to society and that they have gone on to do amazing things. Seth is a powerhouse, publisher, writer, journalist, filmmaker. Boston George has done amazing things. Freeway Ricky Ross.
Wow, this
Really,
psycho
the whole time
shit.
you're here, I don't want you to not film anything unless I tell you otherwise, okay? I don't have a problem. So I'm shooting Subutex right now, which is buprenorphine. It was popularized in Europe in the 90s. FDA approved it in like 03 or 04. It has buprenorphine and it has Narcan, or naloxone, which is an opiate antagonist. So the whole point is, if you do this, it will dissuade you from abusing opiates. I'm a bottom-of-the-barrel heroin addict. I mean, there's plenty of footage to support that, right? And I'm saving my life right now. So, the only drugs that I do, Tyler, are Subutex, which I abuse. I inject it. You're not supposed to inject it. Well, I mean, it's a weird thing. You're not supposed to inject it, but it's made to inject. And the Suboxone has naloxone in it, which makes
You're not supposed to inject it, but it's made to inject.
Right?
The blow shirt.
So,
I love
yeah,
that.
dude, I inject Suboxone and Subutex, but do you know why I do it? You know how many times I've been hospitalized for heroin? You know how many times? At least 8. 8 times where I flatline, Tyler. And I'm not willing to take that risk anymore. This is saving my life. It may be considered radical, and I might still be a junkie or active dope fiend, but I'm prescribed it. Not to shoot it, but I am prescribed the chemical. And I've been shooting heroin for 17 years of my life. This is me being sober. And I have a very, very, very good sponsor in AA that, although he may not agree with me injecting it, he agrees that I should follow psychiatric call. Did you talk to my dad about the Xanax?
He's not responding to me either.
It's pretty unfair. We can probably...
Oh my god, sorry for my annoying
I
laugh,
don't want to
guys.
say it, but I'm sure we can figure it out. You know, Tyler, I'm not selling drugs. I'm not, cheating on Karina. I'm not hitting her. I think I've been really good to you, giving you a producer credit on the film. Because these little sacrificial trips that you make for me, not little, but you know what I'm saying, like, not asking you to fly with me to Indonesia, you know what I mean? And I have a personal feeling like I'm gonna be in jail within the next few days.
I was. This is
I
2
don't
days
have access to my own money.
before I went to prison
We
again.
have to be very careful with what we say about where I'm living. I'm living with my mom and dad. We're just fighting right now. I have that right. How I'm like surviving it. I don't feel like killing myself. I'm not going to hurt anyone. If that happens, you guys know something's foul, and I hope you'll take it on as a filmmaker to try to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to give you a copy of all my recordings. I trust you with it. Please, dude, if something happens to me that was foul, and please expose it. Please.
All right.
You have my word in front of, my son may see this if I'm dead.
Something foul happens to you, I'll apologize.
All right. I need the coffee, and then we can do it, and then you can get on the road, okay?
Sounds good, man.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to work with you. I just want to ask you something before we start the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that I've been fair to you?
Yeah, you have, but it's just this project has been very difficult to work on.
Well, you know that I'm going to direct a sequel. I'm going to call it The Pros and Cons of Fame. Do you like that?
Yeah.
It's Idiot Savant 2, The Pros and Cons of Fame.
Jesus Christ, this
How does that
shit's...
sound?
Pretty cool.
Do you see it? And I'm gonna address it. you know, with all my recorded calls, and I'm going to explain the behind the scenes because there's a lot, especially.